My name is deLisa Coleman, and welcome to AI Pop. You know what? I just decided like 5 minutes ago, I'm going to start doing these video blogs because I'm fed up with people trying to make it seem like AI is only for, PhDs or mad techies. To be able to at least see how it's being used in pop culture and will be, you don't have to, kind of be at that level. And I think, so many people are intimidated and you don't need to be because all this stuff is impacting you. So I want to kind of break it down and give you AI info as it kind of, works within what all you're doing throughout the day. And of course, the more pop culture hip hop side of things comes from, as you can see, I worked in the music industry for a number of years working with key hip hop artists, handling their media relations, later on digital branding, mobile marketing, so much. So for me, these two things go together. Like this is just my day to day. And I have a special project coming up that's going to kind of bring the two together. But we can talk more about that later. But yeah, I just want to throw these up as it happens. So you don't have to feel like there's something that is, out here that you can't understand, please. So first of all, let me tell you about this company that I just read about probably like 2 days ago. I was like, this is a good one for me to start with. It's called Myriad, and it's out of the UK. I think they may be based in London, but I'm not sure. So essentially, they have created this software using algorithms, and you already know what algorithms are. A real basic example is like, let's say when you are looking at that very cute shoe or that very cute car, and the next thing you know, the next website that you go to, miraculously, that ad has popped up because the code is tracking kind of what you clicked on and saw. That's an algorithm at its really basic level, right? And it's perfect as an example for what I'm about to tell you what this company does. So check this out. Myriad has come up with this kind of business model where they're going to be, I guess, offering it to, consumer brands and maybe even the studios themselves. But they figured out a way to help those who have films out here from back in the day make even more money. So what's a good example of like a hip hop classic, like The Warriors or Scarface, right? So they go back into the film with the algorithms and see where there is movement. They may, code the algorithm to tell it to check for every scene that has kitchens in it or something. And they would work with, I don't know, let's say as an example, Captain Crunch, and actually drop a box of Captain Crunch like into the scene to make it look like it is current. Now, this is pretty interesting because obviously it's always out there to be able to get you to buy something more, think more about this brand or that brand, whatever. But you already know that there's going to be some different issues where you'll have a smartphone end up in like a film from the 70s and it'll look crazy. I don't know, but I'm definitely going to keep you up on this stuff. It's really funny though, because China, and we'll talk a lot about that as, the series goes on, but they already are using some form of this and a lot of how their whole get down really with social media, which is completely different from ours. And in many ways, like mad expanded. So I just wanted to tell you about this because this is, really a very basic pop culture application of AI that anybody could understand. So be, like I said, on the lookout, and I'm going to keep you informed as to what they do and so much more around AI. So let's get to like kind of the hip hop part of the conversation. What's up with all this about Texas? I feel like this is the Texas day, right? So 50 has announced he's going to be performing there and maybe either moving there or having a part-time home there. The same day, Travis Scott announces that Astroworld is going to be in Texas this year, but that's not really the news. What I love watching really is like fan reaction to $300 tickets. And I think it's just a really interesting price given that we aren't even really fully out of the pandemic yet. So I don't know, but I'm hoping Travis and brands are going to figure out a way to give back in a big way and beyond just a show to those who, kind of figure out how to get that money together. So all eyes on Texas for the minute. Anyway, that's really it. And I will be letting you know when I post another video. Share this with somebody if you like it. And that's pretty much it for now. Talk to you later.